Attention, Terran listeners and intergalactic explorers. Brace yourselves for the next installment in the Chronicles of the Cosmos. Today, we journey through a tale of trials, triumphs, and the pursuit of freedom, a legend of cosmic proportions, the Exodus. But not as you've known it. Now it's the story of a courageous rebellion led by an unlikely hero under the blazing light of twin stars. Let me tell you everything. Once upon a distant star cluster, a people known as the Hebrews toiled under the yoke of an empire spanning galaxies, ruled by the Pharaoh regime of Zixara Prime. The Pharaoh Prime had enslaved millions, binding them with energy shackles and forcing them to harvest Chiron crystals, the energy source that sustained his dominion. The Hebrews lived in darkness, their only light being the old tales of their ancestors, a promise of a homeland among the stars. Enter Moses, an unassuming Hebrew engineer living in exile on the desert moon of Zechariah. One day, as he repaired solar conduits, he encountered a fiery anomaly, a pulsating energy beacon shaped like a burning bush, but it consumed no fuel. Startled, Moses approached, and from the beacon emerged a celestial voice. It was the voice of Ya'el, the creator of galaxies, who called Moses to return to Zixara Prime and demand freedom for the enslaved Hebrews. Reluctant but emboldened, Moses left the safety of Zechariah to confront the Pharaoh Prime himself. Now, imagine this. Moses rode a shimmering star cruiser engraved with ancient glyphs, penetrating deep into the heart of dark space. Accompanying him was his brave sister, Miriam, and his resourceful brother, Aaron, piloting their smaller fighter crafts. Their mission, to defy the most powerful autocrat in known space. Upon reaching Zixara Prime, Moses stood before the Pharaoh Prime in his sprawling orbital palace and demanded, "Let my people go." The Pharaoh laughed, a deep rumbling echo heard across the cosmos. Unmoved, he tightened his grip, doubling the energy shifts for the Hebrew slaves. But Ya'el had a plan. What followed were 10 galactic cataclysms, each increasing in magnitude. Meteors rained on the Pharaoh's fleet. Solar flares seared his satellite colonies. Cybernetic networks collapsed under mysterious energy surges. Pharaoh Prime's empire quaked, but he refused to yield. Then, the final heart-stopping event occurred. The dark matter plague. Silent and unseen, it swept across Zixara's core, disabling systems without warning. It was as though the very fabric of the universe rebelled. Unable to sustain his empire, the Pharaoh Prime relented. Finally, a new hope was born. As the Hebrews departed Zixara Prime in an armada of stolen starships, following the guidance of Moses and his luminous cosmic staff. Their escape wasn't without danger. The Pharaoh Prime launched his fleet in hot pursuit. The Hebrews found themselves cornered near the treacherous Narath Nebula, its gravitational swirls trapping them. But Moses, lifting his staff to the heavens, ignited a miracle. A cosmic wormhole split the nebula, creating a pathway through the chaos. The Hebrews crossed to safety as the Pharaoh's fleet was consumed by the swirling void. Freedom at last. Under Moses' leadership, the Hebrews began their journey among the stars, toward a new celestial homeland promised by Ya'el. And yet, as every wanderer knows, journeys like these aren't without obstacles. As twin stars rose on the horizon of an undiscovered galaxy, hope burned bright in their unified spirit. So, what does Exodus mean to you? For us, it's not just nostalgic history. It's about breaking free from the forces that bind us, our fears, our doubts, even interstellar empires. But never forget, true freedom requires faith, courage, and perseverance. The story of Moses and the Hebrews is living proof that no darkness is too strong to dim the light of hope. Until next time, fellow voyagers, keep your hearts attuned to the stars and your spirits to the infinite. Galactic Bible stories, where faith and wonder collide. May Ya'el's light guide you in your own outer space adventures.